Good morning, fam. It is Saturday, September 9th, and I'm currently sick. I felt really sick yesterday. It was a mess, but I feel fine now. I'm not contagious anymore. Pretty sure I just have a cold and I was just being super dramatic, but we're going to the gym to squat. I'm hoping that I'll be okay to squat. If I am, I'm gonna try and work up to a 1 rep max, which I don't recommend people do all the time. I haven't worked up to a 1 rep max probably in like 6 months. So I recently switched to low bar, which just basically means that the bar is on your rear delts instead of on your traps, hence low bar and not high bar. So my last vlog, I believe, kind of talked a bit about the squat positions, and if you guys want to know the difference, then definitely check that out. I have so much stuff in the car right now because I'm going up to DC to see Cece. I am literally with her all the time, and it's so funny because in high school, like, we were friends, but like we just weren't even this close, and it's just very bizarre now that we live pretty far away that like I see her all the time. I don't know what's happening. I went to DC once and now I'm like, I need to see you 24/7. And my best friend Leah is in town because of Hurricane Irma. She lives in Florida because she goes to school down there. So obviously evacuations are kind of a thing. So she's up here now. She got here yesterday, I believe. So it should be interesting seeing her adjust to the temperatures because she's so dramatic when it comes to the cold. So I just got home. We are getting our entire kitchen redone, so I thought I would show you guys because it literally looks so weird. So we're getting this wall taken down. So this is the dining room. This is the kitchen. So I think we're cutting it here, I believe, to make it more of an open floor plan. So you guys have seen my kitchen before. This like cabinet shelf unit was up against this wall. Fridge has always been there, and it's so echoey in here. It's so weird. We had the cabinets and then our oven, and then the sink was here, and then we obviously had like countertops and stuff like that. So we're doing marble countertops, and I'm not quite sure what else. Like, I don't really live here, so I don't really know what's going on. So I'm having a pre-workout meal. This is just leftover P.F. Chang's filling from the vegetarian lettuce wraps. Bella, say hi. Say hi. So it is 1 o'clock now and we are off to the gym. Okay, so I got a monster I've literally never seen before. This is Hydro Manic Melon. I'm so confused. There's 125 milligrams per bottle, which I'm pretty sure is more than usual. And this is a 16.9 fluid ounce in can. Fluid ounce quality. So we're gonna try this right now. I don't know where to put my freaking camera. Jesus Christ. Alright, here we go. I'm not even like a huge melon fan, so I don't know why I got this, but it was the only flavor they had. It's in a clear can, so. So this literally just tastes like fruity water. I don't know if it's supposed to like taste like something else. It's not sparkling or anything, but I mean, I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off the workout footage by showing you guys my warm-up because I haven't shown that in a while. I do have an entire video if you guys want to hear an explanation for it. I'll have a card for it on the screen, but I go ahead and I start by warming up using my slingshot. It's literally just like a hip circle, very resistant like band. It's very thick, so it's more resistance than like 3 times your regular resistance band. So absolutely love this. I put it just above my knees, kind of like at the bottom of my quads, and I'll do some side to side steps with that, and I'll also do some front and backward walks, and this just helps warm up your abductors and your adductors, which are your hip flexors that are going to be used in your squat. So I always warm up with that whenever I'm doing squats or deadlifts. And then I also just do basic warm-ups, like I'll roll out my ankles because obviously now it's more important than ever because I did have that ankle issue. I make sure I roll out my ankles like 20 times on like both sides, rolling to the left and then rolling to the right. It's a pretty basic stretch that everyone can do. And then I also go ahead and just stretch out my hips. So I do this by doing like the forward lunge where you push your knee out and you want to feel the stretch in both sides of your hips, as well as doing just like basic hip flexor stretches. They're really not that complex. I also do a little bit of upper body stretching now that I have the bar lower on my back around my rear delts. So I'll go ahead and stretch out my lats, as well as just doing some arm rotations, which is going to warm up your rotator cuff. So honestly, I'm super hard on myself when it comes to lifting, especially squats, because it's just so frustrating when I don't get the numbers that I wanted. But also really happy because the most I've ever low bar squatted was 145 for 2. Like, I've never done more than that because like I've never maxed out because it was just never really the appropriate time to. We went ahead and we warmed up with the bar. This is how I knew today was gonna be a good day. This stuff, crazy amount of energy it gave me. I am pretty sensitive to caffeine, so I did the bar first, which is 45 pounds, and then I hopped up to a plate, which is 135, and from there I went up 10 pounds. Usually when I 1 rep max, I'll usually go up 5 pounds, but I knew for a fact I could do 135, and I wanted to like keep my energy, so we did 135 for a single, then we hopped up and we did 145? Yes, 145, then 155, 165, 175, and 185. So I'll usually go up by 5s, not 10s, but for low bar, because of the whole wrist thing, like my wrists start hurting, so it just makes more sense for me to take bigger jumps. But I would normally tell someone, if they're working up to 1 rep max, just go up 5 pounds. But it's gonna depend on what your current max is. Like if your current max is like 225, you're gonna take a big jump from like 135 probably to like 185 or something like that, and then slowly go up, because otherwise you're getting tired doing singles. So went ahead, did that. 190 was a train wreck. I paused at the bottom and then it was just all over. And I didn't tell the person like how to spot me. Like usually I'll tell them how to spot me, but I was like in my head, so I didn't tell him like where to grab or anything like that. So he just grabbed the bar like once I said no, and helped me get up. So thankful that he was there. 185 the first time was literally such a mess. Like I just dropped the weight. That's the one nice thing about low bar. You can't do that with high bar. Like the weight is on your traps. You can't just ditch the weight like that. But with low bar, I can literally just throw it off my back and just push myself forward. So that's why I didn't have a spot for that. I was like, I know I have 185, and if I don't, I can easily dump it. Whereas I would not be able to easily dump 190. I know it's only 5 pounds more, but you guys saw how much different that looked, like speed wise. Really happy. If you guys have any like form tips or anything, go ahead and you let me know in the comments down below. I'm always down to hear what you have to say. I'm gonna head home and shower and eat because it's 3:30. I was in there for like 2 hours, and I need to go get Leah at like 5:15ish. So I'm really excited. I get super anxious when I make plans with people, and I really try not to back out of them, but I usually do. So I'm always proud of myself when I decide that I can pull my shit together and be okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If this is the end of it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and if it's not, I'll see you in the next clip, I guess.